Saturday, June 11th, first race lines up behind the gate. We have 1, March Past, 2, Alyssa Down, 3, Clover Hills Dot, 4, Countess Fleet, 5, Turn the Rig Around, outside 6, Miss Paula D. Showtime. They're off and pacing. Countess Fleet from the middle of the racetrack goes forward and shows away. March Past goes with them on the inside, and in between horses is Clover Hills Dot as they make their way around the first turn. It's Countess Fleet. Racing in second is a March Past. In between horses, Clover Hills Dot is racing third, up 3 wide as they make their way to the opening quarter. Miss Paula D is making her way now to third, and she's moving on now to second as they make their way to the quarter. Racing back and forth now, Clover Hills Dot, then Turn the Rig Around and Alyssa Down. Trails the field as Countess Fleet and Lonnie Stokes take them by the opening quarter in 30-2. They race into the upper turn now with Countess Fleet. Racing in second is Miss Paula D. Racing third is March Past. Fourth is Clover Hills Dot. Then Turn the Rig Around. And Alyssa Down is your trailer as they make their way off the turn in front of us for the first time. And still there showing the way is Countess Fleet. She leads by about a length and a half. Racing second is Miss Paula D. March Past is third now and moved to the outside. Clover Hills Dot is racing fourth. Turn the Rig Around, follows cover fifth, and Alyssa Down trails. They're by the half in a minute and 4/5. Round the turn, the field makes her way now over to the 5/8 with Countess Fleet still there. Still showing the way, Miss Paula D racing second. Up third on the outside is a Clover Hills Dot. March Past looks at it fourth. Turn the Rig Around is fifth, and Alyssa Down still trails the field as they make their way down the backstretch. Next up is the 3/4 Countess Fleet by a length. Miss Paula D is up tight second. Clover Hills Dot third on the outside. There goes Turn the Rig Around. Up 3 wide. Now fourth. Now third. 1:31-2 by the 3/4 as they swing around the top turn. Countess Fleet still shows the way. Miss Paula D is racing second. On the outside third is Turn the Rig Around. Down the stretch they make their way on home. Still there is Countess Fleet. Miss Paula D pops a pocket, but it's not enough today as Countess Fleet is pacing away. She's a coast-to-coast winner. In for second, Miss Paula D. Turn the Rig Around for third. Time for the mile. 2:01-3. Heading back to the winner's circle now is your winner of race number 1. It's horse number 4, Countess Fleet. Bay Filly 3 by Benvolio Hanover out of the No Nukes mare CR Blaze of Glory. Owned by Art Davidson of St. John, trained by Tommy Gunn. Lonnie Stokes in the driver's seat. Promising filly last year, comes back her first trip, a coast-to-coast winner this afternoon in 2:01-3. Number 4, Countess Fleet and Lonnie Stokes. Race 2 starters behind the gate. We have 1, A Work of Heart, 2, Bell of the Band, 3, I Wish I Wish, 4, Fun on a Star. Outside 5 is Chemco Annette. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Chemco Annette quickly from the outside goes for and takes the lead. In between horses is I Wish, A Work of Heart. Down to the inside as they make their way around the first time, and boom, just like that, Chemco Annette has opened up 2 lengths around the first turn. Racing in second, A Work of Heart. Bell of the Band is racing in third. Fun on a Star fourth. And trailing back fifth is I Wish as they make their way down the backstretch on way to the opening quarter. And Todd Tretz and Chemco Annette have set up shop on the front end. A Work of Heart racing second. Bell of the Band is third. Then Fun on a Star, I Wish. They're by the opening quarter in 30-4 as they make their way into the top turn. Race now over towards the 3/8. Chemco Annette still showing the way. Racing in second is A Work of Heart. I Wish follows along in third. Racing fourth is Fun on a Star, and I Wish trails the field as the field makes her way down the stretch in front of us for the first time. Positions remain unchanged. Still Chemco Annette there on the front. A Work of Heart still there second. Racing along in third is Bell of the Band. Now an eye to the outside, and fourth is Fun on a Star, and I Wish. Trails fifth. They're by the half, and 102 and 2 and around the turn. They make their way now over to the 5/8 in Camco Annette. Still there, A Work of Heart, a racing second. Bell of the Band is third, and there goes Fun on a Star. Out moving from fourth, that flushes out from third. Bell of the Band now as they make their way down the back stretch towards the 3/4, and Camco Annette still there. A Work of Heart racing second. Bell of the Band's outside third. Fun on a Star starts up 3 wide now, and I Wish trails 134 flat by the 3/4. And into the top turn they go. Camco Annette is still there, still on top of racing in second, and looking for room is A Work of Heart. Fun on a Star is 3 wide, and in between horses is Bell of the Band. And they make their way off the top turn and down the stretch. They come on home. Camco Annette on the far outside. Fun on a Star now to the inside, A Work of Heart, but down to the wire. Camco Annette's going to win this one again, coast to coast. Tight for second, maybe A Work of Heart. Fun on a Star, and the time for the mile, 2:03 and 4. Back to the winner's circle for the 4th time this year, and this time from the 5-hole, it's Camco Annette. Baymare 5 by Towel Me out of the Paris Dexter Mare Dexter's Wine. Owned by Chris Davies of St. John, trained by Peter Tricarton. Todd Trites drives. Camco Annette, 4th winning trip on the season this afternoon, 2:03 and 4. Number 5, Camco Annette and Todd Trites. Race 3 starters line up behind the gate. Scratch of number 1, last win down. We have 2, Lenore, 3, Simca, 4, ROF Racing High, 5, Wild Cherry. On the outside, 6 is House of Stars, and here they come. They're off and pacing quickly. Simca goes for and shows the early lead. Lenore gets away second. ROF Racing High up third on the outside. Then Wild Cherry. House of Stars trails the field as they make their way around the first turn. On to the opening 8th. Simca and Dale Spence show the way up on the outside now. ROF Racing High is a racing second. Lenore looks at it third along the rail. Racing in fourth is Wild Cherry. And House of Stars is your trailer as the field makes their way to the opening quarter with an early speed duel up front. Simca and ROF Racing High neck and neck by the opening quarter in 30 and 1. And now Simca gives way to ROF Racing High. Simca is racing now in second. Lenore looks at it third. Wild Cherry is fourth, and there goes House of Stars from fifth. Now makes her way up fourth on the outside, coming to third as the field makes her way off the 3/8 and down the stretch. In front of us for the first time with ROF Racing High. House of Stars now racing up second on the outside. Simca is third along the rail. Lenore is racing fourth. Wild Cherry trails the field there by the half in a minute flat, and into the turn they make their way over to the 5/8 with ROF Racing High on the outside. Racing in second is House of Stars. Simca looks at it third. Lenore is fourth, and Wild Cherry is fifth, but now she looks down to the outside as they make their way down the back stretch en route to the 3/4. ROF Racing High still showing the way. Simca up tight second, looking for daylight. On the outside, House of Stars is racing third. Wild Cherry makes her way to fourth, and Lenore trails 1:30 and 3 by the 3/4 as they make their way into the final turn. ROF Racing High. House of Stars, it hangs a tough second on the outside. Simca looking for daylight from third. Wild Cherry fourth on the outside. Lenore trails. They make their way down the stretch for home. ROF Racing High's on the inside. On the outside, House of Stars. Simca goes to the inside, but they'll race for place. They're not catching ROF Racing High today. Simca second, then House of Stars third. Time for the mile, 2:01 and 3. Back to the winner's circle now is your unofficial winner of race 3. It's horse 4, ROF Racing High. Baymare 7 by Racing Hanover out of the Die Laughing Mare Die High. Owned by Zoran Petrovich of St. John, trained and driven by Sam Hodgin. ROF Racing High makes her first start of 2011, a winning one. Trading back this afternoon in 2:01 and 3. Number 4, ROF Racing High and Sam Hodgen. Setters for race 4, behind the gate, 1, Rackland Fine Line, 2, Full of Finesse, 3, Connolly CC, 4, PH Catman, 5, Victory George, outside 6, Climb the Ladder, here they come. They were often pacing their 3 wide as they leave the gate, Full of Finesse on the inside, in between horses, Victory George and Climb the Ladders up 3 wide, there's confusion into the first turn. As the field makes her way around the first turn, more confusion as Climb the Ladder goes off stride. That leaves Victory George on top by 2 lengths, and Rackland Fine Line got away second. Connolly CC gets away third. Then PH Catman. Getting away fifth was Climb the Ladder, and Full of Finesse trails the field as Sam Hodgen and Victory George make their way on by the opening quarter. In 31-1, and racing in second is Rackland Fine Line. Connolly CC is racing third. PH Catman looks at it fourth. Then Climb the Ladder, and we go way back to Full of Finesse, who trails the field as the field makes her way around the top turn, off the 3H, and down the stretch. They come in front of us for the first time, and Victory George is showing the way. Racing in second is Rackland Fine Line. Connolly CC looks at it third. PH Catman is fourth, and Climb the Ladder fifth. Full of Finesse back as they went by the half. Ian 102 and 3, and around the turn they go. Racing next for the 5/8. Victory George still there. Still the boss, Rackland Fine Line, racing second. Connolly CC now makes a move from the outside, now third. Drives on to second, and following him is PH Catman fourth. Racing in fifth is Climb the Ladder. Full of Finesse trails, and down the backside they go for the 3/4, and Victory George on the inside. Up on the outside now, Connolly CC is pressing hard second. Rackland Fine Line is third. 133 flat by the 3/4, and into the top turn they go. On the inside is Victory George. Fighting second on the outside is Connolly CC. Rackland Fine Line third. Then PH Catman, Climb the Ladder. Full of Finesse, and down the stretch they drive on home, and Victory George opens up by 2. Connolly CC in between horses, and Rackland Fine Line comes to third. They're tightening up down to the wire on the inside. Victory George. Victory George holds on to win it. Connolly CC second, then Rackland Fine Line third. The time for the mile, 2:02. Back to the winner's circle now. Your winner of race number 4, it's horse number 5, Victory George. Big gelding 6 by man 2 out of the Armbro Elixir mare, Blew On By. Owned and trained by Jeff Lewis of Mount Eagle. Sam Hodgen in the bike for the driving double on the afternoon. Victory George picks up his first winning trip of 2011. Pacing this afternoon in 2:02. Number 5, Victory George and Sam Hodgen. Fifth race starters behind the gate. We have 1 Power Pro, 2 Twilight Charm, 3 Dance Hanover, 4 All-American Dazzle, 5 Ryan's Fancy, 6 Elm Grove Bandit outside, 7 Dusty Lane Buster. Here they come. They're off, and Dance Hanover quickly goes to the top, and on the inside going with them into the turn is Twilight Charm. Getting away third is All-American Dazzle as the field makes her way around the first turn. On the inside, Twilight Charm. On the outside, Dance Hanover looks for the top, and away third, All-American Dazzle. Power Pro looks at it fourth. Ryan's Fancy got away fifth. Then Elm Grove Bandit, and your trailer as they make their way on by the opening quarter is Dusty Lane Buster as Dance Hanover now assumes the top. Racing in second now, Twilight Charm. Racing third is All-American Dazzle. The field was by the opening quarter in 29-4, and they make their way into the top turn. Dance Hanover shows the way. Racing second is Twilight Charm. All-American Dazzle's third, Power Pro's fourth. There's moving on the outside now. Up fifth on the outside comes Elm Grove Bandit as the field comes off the 3/8 and down the stretch. They race in front of us first time, and picking up the cover now at the back is Dusty Lane Oscar. And we go back up front to Dance Hanover. Still shows away by about a length and a half. And Todd Trites and Dance Hanover took them by the half in a minute and 3/5. Racing in second is Twilight Charm. Up third on the outside, Elm Grove Bandit. Fourth on the inside is All-American Dazzle. Racing fifth on the outside, Dusty Lane Buster. Ryan's Fancy's out and on the move, and your trailer is Power Pros. The field makes their way off the 5/8. Down the backside now they race for the 3/4. Dance Hanover by 3 parts of a length. On the outside, second is Elm Grove Bandit. Twilight Charmer racing third. On the outside, fourth is Dusty Lane Buster. Field was by 3/4 in 1:31 and 3, and into the final turn they go with Dance Hanover showing the way. On the outside, pressing hard, second is Elm Grove Bandit. Looking for room, third is Twilight Charm. Coming to fourth now, All-American Dazzles. The field comes off the 7/8 down the stretch with an eighth to go, and Dance Hanover shows the way. Elm Grove Bandit second on the outside. Going to the inside is Twilight Charm. All-American Dazzle. They're tightening up down to the wire, but Dance Hanover holds on to win it. Elm Grove Bandit for second, Twilight Charm for third. Time for the mile. 2:01 and 3. Back to the winner's circle now. Your winner of race number 5, horse number 3, Dance Hanover. Big Gelding 8 by Astreos. Said of the top notcher mare, Drop Your Riggin'. Owned by the Ultimate Stable of Greater Lakeburn. Trained by Robert Laffin. Todd Trites in the bike for the driving victory this afternoon. Second on the day for Todd, Dance Hanover. Praise back a winner, 2:01 and 3. Number 3, Dance Hanover with Todd Trites. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to take this opportunity to honor a departed horseman. Bill Nicholson died Monday night in St. John at the age of 88. For over 5 decades, Bill was a fixture of maritime racing, but perhaps he was best known for his exploits with the iron-sided free-for-aller Scotch Gaumont, winning the Alexander Memorial Pace twice, Fredericton's Walterdale, and of course the prestigious Gold Cup and Saucer in 1974. To his family and many friends in racing, his passing is a huge loss, and although he retired from active driving in 2005, he remained a stalwart fan, visiting EPR regularly to watch his grandson Jamie Hashey's horses race. Now we'd like everyone to stand and observe a moment of silence for our good friend and fellow horseman, Bill Nicholson. Thank you. Seven starters line up behind the gate for race number 6. We have 1, Let's Tango Lavros, 2, Noble Senator, 3, Escape the Night, 4, Magical Alex, 5 is OB Viking, 6, Armbro Comet, outside 7, Found Wanting, and here they come. They're off and quickly. Noble Senator goes forward and shows a nose in front. Going with them on the inside is Let's Tango Levros as they make their way around the first turn. Let's Tango Levros now assumes the top. Noble Senator racing in second, and getting away third is Escape the Night. Racing fourth now up on the outside is Found Wanting, then Armbro Comet. Magical Alex and Obi Viking is your trailer as the field makes her way on to the opening quarter with Lonnie Stokes, and Let's Tango Levros showing the way. Noble Senator racing second, then Escape the Night is third. They make their way on by the opening quarter, 29-4. Into the top turn they go and race over towards the 3/8. It's Let's Tango Lavros racing on top. Noble Senator is racing second. Escape the Night looks at it third. Finding a seat now in fourth is Found Wanting as the field comes off the 3/8 and down the stretch. They come in front of us for the first time. Let's Tango Lavro shows the way over Noble Senator. Racing in third is Escape the Night. Up fourth on the outside comes Armbro Comet. Then Found Wanting. Obi Viking follows cover, and Magical Alex trails the field there by the half, and 59-4, and we're around the turn. They go now. Next up is the 5/8. So Let's Tango Lavros and Noble Senator. Escape the Night is still racing third. Up fourth on the outside is Armbro Comet. Fifth on the inside, Found Wanting. Obi Viking outside six. Magical Alex is trailing the field seven into down the backstretch. They race now for the 3/4. Let's Tango Lavro steps it up. Opens up by about 3. Noble Senator staying with them second. Racing third is Escape the Night. They're by the 3/4 and 130 and flat, and into the top turn. Let's Tango Lavros by 3. Noble Senator's racing second. Now out from third comes Escape the Night. Racing along the rail in fourth is Found Wanting. Armbro Comet outside now as the field makes her way off the 7/8. They come on home. Let's Tango Lavros on top by 4. Racing second is Escape the Night. Coming in for third is Found Wanting, but this one's all Let's Tango Lavros to win it. Escape the Night finishing second, Found Wanting third, and the time for the mile, 1:59.3. Back to the winner's circle for the second time this afternoon, Lonnie Stokes. This time it's number 1, Let's Tango Lavros, a bay gelding 13 years old by Falcon Sealster. Out of the Smooth Fella mare, Topeka Tango, owned by Dale and Robert Ord of Oak Bay, trained by Ronnie Chamberlain. Lonnie Stokes in the driver's seat. Let's Tango Lavros. Wire to wire this afternoon in 1:59.3. That's number 1, Let's Tango Lavros with Lonnie Stokes. Seventh race starters line up behind the gate. We have 1, Cacafella, 2, Grayson Harv, 3, Rockstar by Emma, 4, Man in Pink. On the outside, 5 is Real Bond. Here they come. They're off, and Grayson Harv quickly goes for the top, and on the outside and leaving with her goes Real Bond as they make their way around the first turn. Cacafella gets away third. Then Rockstar by Emma and Man in Pink trails the field as they make their way on to the opening quarter. Now Real Bond edges his way to the top. Grayson Harvest settles for second. Cacafella is racing along in third. Back 3 more lengths to Rockstar by Emma, who's racing fourth. And Man in Pink as your reeler trailer as the field makes their way on by the opening quarter. And Robert Laffin and Real Bond had them there in 29-2. Grayson Harvest look at it from second. Cacafellas are racing along in third. Rockstar by Emma is fourth. And trailing the field as the field makes their way around the turn is Man in Pink. Off the 3/8 now, they race down in front of the stand, in front of us for the first time. It is Real Bond showing the way. Grayson Harvey racing second. Cacafella is racing third. Rockstar by Emma fourth, and Man in Pink. Positions remain unchanged as the field went by the half. In 59-1, and around the turn now they drive towards the 5/8 with Real Bond. Grayson Harv still racing second, Cacafella third, Rockstar by Emma, and Man in Pink is your trailer as they make their way down the backstretch now, and Real Bond is open up by 4 lengths. Grayson Harv racing second. We go back 4 more to Cacafella, who's third. Rockstar by Emma now makes a move to the outside fourth, and Man in Pink fifth. They're by 3/4 with Real Bond in 1:28.4. And Real Bond shows the way, but it's only on top by 3. Grayson Harv is closing that gap a little and racing second. We go back to Cacafella, who's third, and Man in Pink now is coming 3 wide to fourth. But off the 7/8 down the stretch, say come on home, it's Real Bond. Grayson Harv is second, now on the far outside, Man in Pink comes to third. But down the stretch, it's Real Bond and Grayson Harv closing up. Real Bond to win it, Grayson Harv second, then Man in Pink, Cacafella, and Rockstar by Emma, the time for the mile. 1:58 flat. Back to the winner's circle. Your winner of today's 7th race, top class, 3 in a row for number 5, Real Bond. Big gelding 6 by Real Desire to the Camluck mare, Hornby Heart. Owned by the Ultimate Stable of Greater Lakeburn, trained and driven by Robert Laffin. Real Bond picks up his 4th win from 5 tries, pacing this afternoon in 1:58 flat. Number 5, Real Bond and Robert Laffin. Starters for the 8th and final lineup behind the gate with 1 Woodmere Quick Peak, 2 EJ's Quest, 3 Freedom Isn't Free, 4 Skill Factor, 5 Magnetic Banka, 6 Tundra Shark. Outside 7 is Val Leader. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Magnetic Banka from the middle of the racetrack goes for the lead. Woodmere Quick Peak goes with them on the inside, and Tundra Shark is up on the outside as well as they make their way around the first turn. Woodmere Quick Peak now shows the way. Up on the outside now, Magnetic Banka tries to fit in second. Getting away third is EJ's Quest. Racing in fourth is Skill Factor. Then Tundra Shark looks at it fifth. Racing along in sixth, Freedom Isn't Free, and your trailer, he is Val Leader as they make their way on to the opening quarter, and Scotty Hubbard has set up shop with Woodmere Quick Peak. Opening quarter, 29-3. Racing in second is Magnetic Banka. EJ's Quest looks at it third. Rolling off stride past that opening quarter was Freedom Isn't Free as the field makes their way now off the 3/8 and down the stretch in front of us for the first time. And showing the way by about 2 lengths is Woodmere Quick Peak. Magnetic Banka racing second. EJ's Quest looks at it third. Skill Factor follows along in fourth. Then Tundra Shark, Val Leader, way back to Freedom Isn't Free. They're by the half. 59-2 and around the turn. Now they make their way to the 5/8 with Woodmere Quick Peak, and Magnetic Bank is up tight second. Hip from third now. Up on the outside comes EJ's Quest, and Skill Factor follows cover up fourth on the outside. Tundra Shark is fifth. Val Leader 6 on the outside. Down the back stretch they go. We get 3 on the inside. 3 of them are up on the outside. They're racing pairs, and Woodmere Quick Peak takes them by the 3/4. 129-4, and they travel into the top turn. Woodmere Quick Peak on the inside. EJ's Quest on the outside. Magnetic Banka looks for room, and Skill Factor starts out 3 wide now as the field comes off the 7/8 with 1/8 of a mile left to go. Taking them on home is Woodmere Quick Peak, EJ's Quest. Freedom Isn't Free on the far outside. Magnetic Banka now goes to the inside. They're tightening up. There's 5 of them. Neck and neck coming to the wire on the inside. Woodmere Quick Peak holds on to win it. Skill Factor up for second. EJ's Quest for third. The time for the mile, 1:59-3. Heading back to the winner's circle now. Your unofficial winner of race number 8 is number 1, Woodmere Quick Peak. Brown gelding 10 by drop-off out of the Springfield mare, Tabletop Dancer. Owned by Dave Fraser of Moncton and Alan Jones of Riverview. Trained by Alan Jones, Scott Hubbard puts him on a coast-to-coast mission this afternoon and parades back in 1:59-3. That's number 1, Woodmere Quick Peak, and Scott Hubbard.